Hi everybody, my name is Lula and this is Garden Hauling. So I thought I'd do something different today and take you on a brief walk with me around my garden. So I like to walk around my garden and just look around, see if I need to make any changes, and I thought it'd be nice just to bring you along with me. So come on, let's go. First stop are my onions, and as you can see, my onions are still bolting. But all in all, my onions are doing okay, so I'm pleased with that. I do have some onions I can use in my day-to-day dishes. So let me move over here to the left, and I want to show you some peppers. And I did do a video on how to plant pepper. There was 4 kinds of peppers that I planted. Oh no, wait, it was 5 kinds of peppers. I had chocolate, orange, lilac, Ozark, and banana peppers. And here's one right here. And then I also planted some beets, and these are beets that I direct sowed. These are golden beets. So to the right here I have some early wonder beets, which are a round type of a beet, and then in the middle I have some golden beets, and then on the outer edge I have some cilantro beets. Cilantro beets are shaped like cylinder type. Let me show you some of the early wonder beets that I have growing here. Okay, so I'm going to pull some early wonder beets, and these are round beets. So here are a few of them. I had pulled some earlier this morning, and I wanted to just show you what some of them look like. And I'm also going to pull a golden beet, and this is a golden beet here. And I think I'm just going to leave the other beets, and I will come back and get them later. These are the beans that I planted in a how to plant beans video that I recently did. Now to the right here, these are kidney beans, and they are so much smaller than my northern beans to the left, and they all get watered the same. I've never grown any of these beans before, so I don't know if this is normal for kidney beans to be so small at this particular time. I did plant some tomatoes next to them, and then I planted on my trellis some Kentucky Wonder Pole beans, and they are doing wonderful. They've already started twining around the cattle panel, and I didn't even have to lead them to do this. They just naturally did that, so I'm happy with how they're going. And let me go on the other side, and I'll show you how the other ones are growing. But look, this is my lettuce. It has totally bolted. I got so much lettuce from this container here, and I have some squash seeds planted down, hardening off at the bottom. And let me show you the other side of the beans. Look, I'm gonna have so many pole beans here shortly, and I can't wait because I love Kentucky Wonder beans. Now show you the other side. Aren't they doing good? These are some celeries that I planted from seed. 97% of the plants that I grow in my garden are planted from seed. The celery is absolutely gorgeous. I love the celery. I plant celery every year. This is the Utah tall celery, and it always does well for me. Now close your eyes at this section here with the cardboard, because I am in the middle of trying to lay some cardboard down, which I normally do to cover over the grass, and then I'm going to cover the cardboard up with some mulch. So that's why I got the cardboard line there, because I'm going to lay it down for some mulch, because I want the mulch to be the same color as you can see where I stopped at in my garden, and I want it to be consistent all the way through the garden. So over here to the right, I want to show you some potatoes that I'm planting, and these are the Yukon Gold potatoes. Behind me here are some more potatoes, some Pontiac Red potatoes. So I'm doing really good as far as planting potatoes. I'm pretty sure I planted too many, but hey, I can always give some of them away, which is always a wonderful thing, to share some of your produce with others. And these are, sorry for the noise of the helicopter, these are my Morris heading collards, and they do have some worm damage, as you can see with the holes in them. but I really didn't even try to, to spray anything on them. And then we had so much rain earlier in the past few months. We had a lot of rain, the temperatures dropped, and so I just decided to just let it go, because I am going to harvest these and I'm going to plant some Brussels in their place. Now I also planted some mustard greens, not mustard greens, but excuse me, some turnip greens, some purple top turnips. These turnips were planted using seed tape, and I did a video on how to make seed tape, so I used that to plant some of these turnips. Now I do have some mustard greens that I planted. They are way overdue to be harvested. I have some eggplants planted behind them, and they were small when I planted the eggplants, but now they're overshadowing the eggplants. So I'm going to take up the mustard today. I have some more peppers that are doing great, and I'm happy with that. So I also did another video on planting corn and in a raised bed container, and this is the corn that I planted. And this was a combination of sweet corn and white corn. These are my raspberry bushes. As you can see, I have raspberries. This is the blackberry bush. This is the Glencoe raspberry bush, and I have some raspberries coming, as you can see, so I got to make sure I get them before the birds get them. And these are the blackberries, and then I have another Glencoe raspberry bush. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will come back and show you the other part of my garden in a later video. Bye bye.